Hello, courageous women of faith. I'm so excited that you're here with me today for day 10 of the 30 days of She is Strong and Courageous. Today we're talking about a wonderful, courageous woman of faith, a woman who is unnamed, but a woman who we can still learn an awful lot about through the very few verses that are in the Bible. We're talking about Peter's mother-in-law, and we find the passages relating to her in Luke chapter 4, verses 38 and 39. There's also mention of her in Matthew and also in Mark. But what we find is that Peter's mother-in-law lived in Capernaum. Now, Capernaum was a small fishing village just on the northern edge of the Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus would visit, and he would preach in the synagogue there. And the synagogue was evidently not too far from Peter's house, because after Jesus had preached on the Sabbath one day in the synagogue, he retreats and leaves and goes back to Peter's mother-in-law's home. And when he gets there, he finds that she's sick with a fever. Now, in these few verses in Luke chapter 4, 38 and 39, what we find is a woman who was loved well by others, and she loved others very well. What we see in these verses is that when Jesus gets there, all of the people, it says, everyone begged, please heal her. So they all cared for this precious woman. Jesus heals her, and then we see her immediate response, which is very telling about this courageous woman. She immediately gets up and starts preparing a meal. You can tell this is a woman who loves others, and she has the gift of hospitality. She has opened her home. She prepares food. She welcomes believers in to gather there and takes care of other people. And so today what we're talking about is doing unto others. In today's devotional, we're going to talk about what are we doing to show the love of Christ to others? How are we sharing that love and passing that love that God has for us and the love that he's shown us on to others each and every day? So as you read through this devotional, I just want you to think about that. I want you to think about how you're truly caring for other people. We are called to care for others in the same way that we care for ourselves. So God doesn't want us to neglect our own needs and the priorities that we have to fill. But in the same way, he wants us to take time and make time to care for others as well, just like he did. So I want to challenge you today. As you read this devotional, I want you to meditate on the love that the people had for Peter's mother-in-law and the love that she had for the people that she served. And I want you to think about how you're serving or caring for others in the same way she did. You may not have the gift of hospitality. You may have the gift of encouragement. There's something that you can do. There's something we all can do. So I pray that you'll be encouraged and inspired by Peter's mother-in-law, this account, and today's devotion. And I pray that you're also listening along with me as I do to the Courage for Life Bible app and allowing God's word to seep into your heart, into your soul, into your mind, into your strength, and to give you courage for each and every day. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon.